guys, how you doing? Well, I decided to go ahead and start on the sauerkraut. So now I've already, got it kind of sliced up. So I went ahead and did that off camera because I figured, y'all know how to do that, right? Okay. So, um, anyway, this is a whole head of cabbage, and it ain't much. Oh, this is my new bowl I got. This is one of the items supplies I was waiting for to get, so I could do this. Cause you need a big bowl, and I got this on Amazon. It came with two, and I got a wide mouth jar um, funnel thing. And plus, I got the jar. I haven't got it out yet because I don't need it yet. It's going to be a while before I need it, but I'll get it out when it's time. So, here's how you do. So, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I got another head of cabbage here to do. I'll probably, you know, I'll use the other bowl for that. And I thought, I don't think this is going to be big enough because I got a gallon jar, to put this stuff in, to ferment it. And I thought, I don't know if this is going to be enough. So I jumped online and put in an order at Walmart and for, express, fast delivery. So I'll probably get it in an hour or two. And so I went ahead and ordered two more organic. That would probably be enough. And I thought, but what if they don't have it? Because Walmart is banned for, having stuff listed online, which happens to me all the time, and you order it. Well, some stuff, if they're out of stock, it'll say out of stock, so you don't order it. But there's other times when it doesn't say it's out of stock. And then when they go to prepare your order, oh, they don't have it, it's unavailable, so you don't get it. So I ordered extra cabbage. I went ahead and ordered a couple of heads of the other cabbage. But I also ordered some ground beef. So what cabbage I have left over. Because it's going to take, a good, around 4 weeks for this stuff to, get fermented and become sauerkraut. So I thought, well, with the other cabbage, extra cabbage that I have, I can just make some, that cracked slaw with the ground beef and cooked cabbage. I'll make some of that. And then if I have any left over, now I can, make some coleslaw. So that's the plan. So here we go. This is, what you do is you put in your salt. Now, salt is the only ingredient, and I hope I ain't putting in too much, but, and then what you gotta do is, oh, hang on, my phone just went off. Let me pause this. Okay, we're going again. And I checked the phone because I thought possibly it might be Walmart saying, your order's on the way or something. But anyway, this is what you gotta do. And let me put some more salt. See, it's the salt that, does the trick. But you gotta crunch it. You gotta squeeze it. You gotta dig into it. Yeah. This is the way you gotta do it. You wanna, soften it up and, start, the water starts coming out, which would be your brine. And, boy, it's already gotten smaller. Yeah, it's going to take a lot more cabbage. It sure will. It's a good thing I ordered some more. Because I was already ready to start on this. And, okay. Now you let it kind of, rest a bit. And let the, moisture start like, look, see, look how much I went down. Yeah. Yeah, some people, if you're using just the quart mason jars, but no, I had to go big. So I got a gallon jar. But, I figured, if it takes a whole month to make the sauerkraut, uh, see, once it gets fermented and everything, and then I can transfer it over to some, smaller jars, store it in the refrigerator, and then because it's going to take another whole month to make another batch. So, anyway, how you like my apron? I got me an apron to do my cooking on YouTube. So, I don't normally wear an apron. I usually just, get messy. Let me rinse my hands off. Okay, now, I'm going to put this towel over this and let it set a bit and let that moisture, start, seeping out of the cabbage. And then I'm gonna, stop this and then, cut up my other cabbage, put it in a bowl, and do the same procedure. So, I shouldn't need to record that because what's the point? You already seen, this procedure, so I'm just going to do this again, repeat this again, and then when I get ready to put it in a jar, then I'll record that part, and then it'll be a whole month before you get to see the results. Wouldn't that be fun? Let's see, my phone just went off again. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's see what it says here. Okay. The person is starting to, it'll be here in a little while. They're starting to shop my order. And they've already got 3 items. They only got 3 more items. Well, no, let's see. Well, I got ordered 2 organic cabbages, 2 regular cabbage, and a dozen eggs, and the ground beef. So, anyway, this shouldn't take long to chop that. So, set this over here. Let it sit there, and then I got my other bowl. So, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, here we go. Now here's the second bowl. Now this was a whole head of organic cabbage. These cabbages were kind of small, But anyway, my delivery's on the way and it'll be here in a few minutes. Yay! So, oh, and I forgot to tell you on the salt thing, don't use regular table salt with iodine. You know, the fine kind, regular table salt. This here is Himalayan pink salt. You can use, real salt or sea salt. So, I'm going to put the rest of this salt into this batch. Because what you don't want to do, you don't want to get too salty. And so this is a small amount. So, we're going to do the crunchy thing again. And then I'll transfer this over to the other bowl. And get the salt all mixed in here. See, they just leave the delivery out there by the door. And I love my delivery thing. There's only $3 to get a, rush. Normally you put in an order, you have to wait about 4 hours. But I ordered this probably about an hour ago. Maybe an hour and a half at the most, but because I wanted to get it quick. Whoops. I went flying out. Okay. See here? Just a small amount. So, I'll put this over in the other bowl. And my other cabbage has been here any minute, any time. And then I'll get started on cutting that up. And let me rinse my hands off. Oh, and by the way, when you took the bad cabbage leaves off, you know how cabbage is, you got to take some of the outer. This last one had a whole lot of taken off the leaves. That's why it's so small amount. But I think you don't want to post to wash it because your tap water probably has chlorine in it, and that's going to prevent the fermentation. So you don't want that to happen. So anyway, I'll have to come back later. Well, well, well. The best laid plans of mice and men can go awry. I'm so disappointed. This happens sometimes on these fast deliveries. And you got these delivery people who are doing the shopping, okay? Now sometimes they shop for like 3 different deliveries, at one time. And it never fails when they do that, when it isn't just the pick them for one order and then delivering that one order. They usually get it right. And especially when it's a male doing the shopping and the delivery. They screw up. It's happened a few times. It doesn't always happen. but it happened this time. Look what I ended up getting. Just 2 heads of cabbage instead of 4. I ordered 2 organic in case they were low on organic. And then I ordered 2 of the regular cabbage. Because I wanted to make sure I had enough cabbage to get this, job done. Now, by the time I peel these and then get them chopped up, I'm not sure it's going to be enough. Okay, so I did a chat with Walmart. They don't have a person. It's an AI. It's a robot, and they had it wrong. So you know they had it like 1 head of cabbage missing. No, there was 2 heads of cabbage missing. So anyway, I ended up getting a refund, but I also canceled the $3 tip I gave to that shopper driver. So I think what they do sometimes is when they put these orders, when they're delivering more than, when they're delivering like 2 or 3 other orders, I don't know. I think when they put the orders in their car, they get them mixed up. So maybe somebody else got my 2 heads of cabbage that he delivered to somebody else, or because it had on the order that I had he shot 2 heads of the 1 cabbage, 2 heads of the organic cabbage, and plus the ordered a dozen eggs and 2 packages of the ground beef, because with the other cabbage I was going to make, the crack slaw. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do that now. I'll be lucky to have enough cabbage, to fill that, gallon jar. Oh, God. If things can go wrong, they go wrong. I hate when this happens. So, anyway, back to the chopping, and and just see what happens. I don't know. I hope I got enough. 'Cause, I need to fill that jar up. Like I said, you got to pack it down. I got this other thing, so I'll show you how. When I get ready to do that. But in this crap, this is crap. This is so aggravating. Maybe I should have put it off till tomorrow and went ahead and did a regular order. See, when the store people shop, they're the ones who do shop unless you order the express to get it quick. And then for that, they let the drivers, which they get paid for extra for doing the shopping. And but he ain't getting no tip. I removed the tip, but gave him a $3 tip, and he didn't even get the order right. Okay, back to chopping. So I'll. This is what happens sometimes. No matter how well you plan it. I ordered extra so to make sure I had enough. But that didn't work out. I don't know. I hope this works. Okay, I'll be back. Well. Now what? I cut my finger. I cut like Chuck. I mean, I gotta do the scrunching now with just 1 hand. I gotta finish this up with 1 hand. What's happening? I think after uh, this bunch of cabbage, I think I might have enough because I almost got that bowl over there full. So, and if not, then I have to, start on this other head. But I'm hoping this will work without having to do any more cutting because, yeah, I mean, I got a big bandage on top, and then luckily I saved this from when I was in the hospital, and they, you know, so I kept this. Thank goodness. Helped the bandages stay on there, and it started bleeding, but bad. I had to. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I think it's ready to put in there. I'm just afraid I'm not going to have enough, and I really don't feel like doing another cabbage. Let's see what happens though. So here we go. Okay. Well, this might work. I don't know. The time, see, you gotta. Well, you'll see. And so you can use this thing to, you gotta press it down in there. So it's. I've never done this before. It's my first time. It might not turn out. I don't know. I might have put too much salt or not enough salt or. Well, I'm getting tired. I mean, the wounded warrior. I'm a sauerkraut warrior today. Okay, here we go. Now it's getting moist like it's supposed to be. So, boy, I sure did need these big bowls. I don't know how I would have done this with these bowls. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have enough cabbage. I'll have to make it work. I'll just have to try it. It either turns out or it don't. If it don't, I won't give up. I'll do it again, but better next time. And I'll make sure I got enough cabbage. I forgot to put the caraway seeds in it. Crap. Yeah, I got some caraway seeds to put in it. You're supposed to push it down so that there's no toxic air in there. Yeah, this, man, I hope I don't have to dig that other cabbage. It looks like I might have to. This ain't. Because it's supposed to be filled up. I'm going to have to do the other cabbage. I need to do the other cabbage. Probably need 2 more cabbage. This is only half full. You know, there ain't nothing going. There ain't nothing going right today. It's been one of them days. Oh, Lord. So, let's set this aside somewhere. Where am I going to put it? Okay. Okay. I got to do the other cabbage. And so, I got to cut up another cabbage. See you later. Okay. Here we go. Well, I had to shred up the last cabbage. And this is as far as it goes. Now, normally you want it up to here at least. And then juices. But is this going to be a disaster? It might. Okay, the whole day has been a disaster. I had to wrap my finger some more because, you know, it was, blood bleeding was coming through the bandage and So anyway, I just got that last bit put in, and I poked it down as good as I could, and then put some leaves on top to, you know, hold it all down. I just hope it turns out, and if it don't, then it don't. Then I'll just have to try it again. Next time I'll have more cabbage. Oh, Lordy. So, this is where we are. Now we're coming to the part of putting the lid on. This is a special kind of lid thingy. And it's got a little hole in the top. And then what you do is you put this lid on, because the fermentation creates like these gases and stuff. And so this thingy here, you put on top. Okay, so that the gases can get released. And you're supposed to put some water in it. To about right there. That's a little bit more. Okay. And you put this little lid on it. It's got little holes in it to release the there. Okay, now got it on there good. Okay. And all I can do now is just let it, do its thing. And now what it should do is more of these juices should come out, and I don't know, it's supposed to move up. So I got to put a towel around it and set it somewhere to let it, or I got to put a dish under it in case something happens. And to catch any liquid that might somehow come out. With this not being filled up, normally I'd probably fill it up to, at least up to here with the cabbage, and then have the juices, up to at least right here. But this is what it is. It is what it is. I try to have enough cabbage. I ordered enough cabbage. I just didn't get it. I did get a refund from Walmart. Whoop-de-doo. So, I'm wore out. I literally wore out. I think I need to go to bed and forget this day ever happened. So, I don't know how long this video is. I stopped it and started it, but if you want to have fun watching how disaster happens in Granny Denise's place, this is the one to watch. Oh, Lordy. looks so easy on the videos. It might not be easy, but hopefully it'll be worth it. But I'll definitely give it another go. You know, you know, I didn't buy all this equipment for nothing, just to let it, go to waste. No, it's not what I do. So, gotta find a place to put it, and put a towel around it, and keep the light out. Where am I gonna put it? I guess I'll put it over there over there on that table over there. So, well, this is it. It's a whole day's work. Well, what time did I start on it? I didn't start on it until about, I don't know, around 2 o'clock. And it's going, what, 7:30? No, maybe I started on it around 1 or 1:30. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Anyway, it seems like it's been longer than that. So, I'm gonna have to, I don't know what to do about this finger. Whether I should take the bandage off and put fresh gauze. I need to find my, I've got a, emergency kit, you know, thingy that's got all kinds of supplies in it, and I don't know where I put it. It might be over there in the pantry in a box down there on the floor. I'll have to look in there, but I probably ain't going to mess with it for a while. Give it time to get clotted up. I mean, it instead of, a cut like that, it was like a flat, like, took off a big chunk of, skin, and then, yeah, it's not good. I've done this before. I did this, last time I did this, I think it was the same finger. I was slicing up onions, and I did it, and today I did it again. Yeah. Okay. This has been one of the worst days I've had for a while. Oh, okay. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. And be sure and subscribe, like, comment, all the above, and share, and disastrous. Okay. Love you. Take care. Bye-bye. Subscribe and like. Thank you. Thanks for watching.